Hey Scorpio, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well. This is your November 2018 love reading, answering the question, how does your partner feel about you? The love reading also incorporates positions that explain a bit more about where you're coming from as well, what your experiences is and advice for you. It is for your Scorpio moon, sun and ascendant sign. Could also be for your Venus sign or even for your 7th house natal charts ruler. So if you if your 7th house is ruled by Scorpio, then your rising sign would be a Taurus. So you'd be a Taurus rising. So if that's the case, then you may find that this video may really be helpful towards you as well. So yeah, that's it. So I'll go ahead and get started. As I was shuffling, quite a few cards just kept flipping out, so I just went ahead and pulled out all the cards. Usually I'd pull them out with you and talk through them, but that's not how it played out this time. So I've gone ahead and got the whole reading here. So yeah, the first card that we've got is the 6 of Coins, and this is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords always talks to me about distrust, lies, mind games, maybe throwing a kind of gossip, rumors and things like that. So this energy is clarifying the 6 of Coins, which is about giving, generosity, a position of power, needing help maybe. So maybe this person doesn't trust what maybe you've said to them. They may feel that you are trying to lure them out of their generosity. They may not be too sure of the offering that you give. They may feel like what you're offering isn't equal to what they're offering. They may feel there's things that you're hiding from them that isn't allowing them to really see your true value in their life. So that could be happening here. Either way though, this person is currently in a position where they do want to give. They are feeling generous. They want a good give and take. They want this equal give and take in the relationship, in terms of maybe compromises with time, resources. Maybe they're the kind of person that likes to go 50-50, or maybe they're just the kind of person that likes to know that when they invest their time and everything like that, the person that they're doing that for is genuinely interested in them and isn't just like along for the ride kind of thing. This person may be quite a serious person, but definitely, I think, ready to mingle, definitely ready to exchange. And they want something real with the Coins cards here. So they may have a lot of questions for you as they weigh things up. There could also be an age difference here with the Page of Swords. It could be an air sign that you're dealing with, that could be slightly younger. And there could be an issue with the power of authority in the relationship. Maybe they feel that money is being used in a way to manipulate you guys, each other in the relationship. I'm not pointing any fingers. There may be a bit of distrust around money. Okay, so currently we've got you as the Queen of Cups. So you're in your emotions, most definitely. You are, I think, quite hopeful about the relationship. You are already emotionally invested currently. You may be quite sad at the moment as well with the Queen of Cups. For some reason, you may be quite melancholy or very much in your emotions and quite introspective even, and but feeling very much in your emotions, very emotional. You may also be offering a genuine offer of love. You may be very caring toward this person. There could be an age difference. You could see them maybe as, younger than you. And maybe they think that by buying you gifts or being this generous person that it's going to win over your heart. And maybe it has worked because you have got the Queen of Cups here. But you do genuinely want real love, I think, with this person. And I think you feel quite protective over them, and you feel they maybe kind of bring out quite the kind of motherly side to you. You could also be some sort of support to them as well, maybe in a friendship way. So I want to go to the past position here. So we just described the present. So in the past, we had the 8 of Cups for your partner, clarified by the High Priestess. Your partner may have felt in the past that they weren't getting enough from you. And they may have felt like they didn't have enough of your attention. They didn't get enough of you. I feel this person that you're seeing feels like you keep a lot of secrets and you don't always say. You don't kind of bare your soul. You're quite maybe reluctant to just bare all. You may even like someone to dig a little bit and try to figure you out. So this person may have felt like they're trying to connect with you emotionally, or they're trying to connect with you, or they're trying to learn about you, but they're just, even though you make them very happy with the 8 of Cups, there's just something missing with the High Priestess here. There's something that they just can't get to. And that may make them feel distrustful currently with the Page of Swords. They may feel like they've given more of themselves to you and you haven't given that back to them. And that makes them kind of distrust you. But currently you're the Queen of Cups. Like you have got loads of emotion, and there is a lot going on there in your emotional world, but it looks like this person doesn't feel like they're getting it all, and there's things that they don't know about you, and it makes them feel like you're hiding something, I think, and it makes them feel that they're giving like maybe 100% and you're kind of giving 55, like, or like, no, not that bad, but like you're giving like, okay, let's say like 80%, which to you may feel like 80% is just right. I shouldn't give you my 100. I like to keep secrets. I like there to be things that you don't know about me, and I need my individuality. I'm definitely like that. I don't like to, I like people to figure me out, and to so yeah, I can relate. And that might be what's happening here with you. Okay, so to clarify your past position, we have the King of Wands, which tells me you were very much in control in the past. You may have called the shots. This person may have felt as well like they may have been a bit powerless as well, like there's nothing they could say or do without maybe your say so, or if it fitted in with your plans. But you definitely called the shots. So if this person asked, this person would probably be chasing you, or you would be telling them what you would be doing or where you would be going, and they may not have been really happy with that. But you're definitely in a position of control. I think that when you met this person, or in the near past, the energy that has led up to this point is you feeling quite, obviously with the King of Wands, very sexually attracted to this person. You may have it may have been quite a passionate relationship for you. And maybe this person is seeking more. Maybe they want more of a commitment, more of an emotional investment, maybe a more physical investment from you. But it's like you're neither here nor there. And maybe they just can't figure you out, and they just feel, yeah, distrustful of that. But you were very passionate. And I think you did have real feelings for this person. And currently do as well. Okay, so we're going to get to the hidden motivations. We've got the 5 of Cups. Your partner is quite upset at the moment. Clarified by the Devil card. So this person's definitely kind of beating themselves up about this, I feel. And maybe gone to a bit of a dark place with the Devil card here. The Devil card also talks about control as well. So there could be those kind of issues that your partner is currently facing. So behind the scenes, if you don't see it, your partner actually is quite upset and quite regretful of how things have gone, and, you know, wish that things could be different. And they may have like issues of control, issues around control. You know, maybe they are asking for too much. Like I said, I think it's quite normal to not want to bear all. But for them, it could be quite important. For them, it's like maybe a bit of a bad habit that they have around control. And they may feel like they have overreacted or done a bit too much, said too much, you know, but they do feel kind of bound as well. Like they've kind of got themselves into a bit of a bind over this. And I don't think that they find it very easy to not act in the way they do. But it looks like you're quite sympathetic to this person with the Queen of Cups. Like you're willing to like hear them out and, you know, talk it through, I guess. Got the 7 of Cups here for your motivations. So you may not really know. You could be really looking to see if this person is everything you've dreamt of. You know, you're not quite sure exactly. Possibly you're not even too sure about what you want. Maybe for you, you really do care about this person, but you may not be too sure exactly what kind of relationship you want with them. Or you may just not see where things are going. You may not really have a motivation. Maybe all you want is just an emotional experience. Like you don't really have an agenda per se. Like you like what you like, you're passionate. I think you enjoyed the passionate side of the relationship. And you like what you like, and you know what you like around those areas, and you kind of quite clear on that, I think, in the past with this person. You do genuinely care. Like you do have, or maybe it's not care, but you're empathetic, you're sympathetic to this person. Whereas this person maybe wants more. They want more than just passion. Maybe they want to be able to connect, and maybe you're the High Priestess, you're just like a bit cold or not so open. And I think you, with the 7 of Cups here, it does talk about exploration, making your mind up, seeing what's out there, seeing what you love, seeing what you hate, you know, seeing what there is to come. You know, it's all kind of up in the air energy. So I get the feeling that right now your motivations, like you don't really have any sort of grounded, like this is what I want. I think what you do want though with the 7 of Cups is that you want an emotional experience. Like you want to delve into your emotions and into that person's emotions and see what there is to see. And I think you just want to be involved in relationships or relationship, but you haven't got a particular You have to kind of set your mind on what you want out of the relationship. Although, having said that, you've got the 10 of coins here for your intentions. So your intentions are to actually set some sort of solid foundation with this person, even though right now you don't really know what it is that you want. Even though you don't know what you want, you're still gonna go ahead and try to set something kind of solidly in place with this person. With the 10 of coins here, you want permanency, or you intend to kind of invite permanency and to offer this to this person. And this person, we've got the Lovers card here for them and the 2 of Wands. So they're pretty much decided. They're like, yeah, I want this person. I've made up my mind. I want this person. They may want a kind of fresh start in a way. They do want to give this a go. They see a lot of hope and opportunity and potential for this connection. And I think you see that it practically works as well. Like, it does work. We do have the 8 of Pentacles at the base of the deck. So you are seeing things in quite a practical way. Ultimately, you may kind of, because you're sympathetic to this person who could be an earth sign, could be a Virgo. We have got a couple of kings and queens coming up as well, which are also, one of the set is earth. So yeah, I thought this person could be like a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And you're quite sympathetic to them. I think it's more out of your sympathetic nature, and you're able to empathize with this person, that although you may not particularly desire the relationship, that you may not particularly desire anything in particular, you just want a deep emotional connection. You kind of give them what they want. I think that's how I'm interpreting the cards. That you do give them what they want. You give them that full 10 and you make that full commitment. In the near future, we've got the King of Pentacles clarified by the Justice card. So there may be a marriage in the future. This person may propose to you. You could sign a contract with this person, enter in some sort of agreement, commitment, promise. And it's justice. This person feels like, okay, you know what? This is the King of Pentacles. This is like an earth sign. Someone who may be older than you. Quite mature, male by the looks of it. Sorry, I've got a cold, guys. Sorry. They feel like, oh, I finally got my justice. I finally got what I wanted. Which is maybe this feeling that you are giving as much as they're giving. However, to clarify your position for the future, we've got the 3 of Swords. So you are disappointed in some way. You're not happy. You feel like you haven't got what you expected. You may feel like things are unfair. However, I think you are willing to work on it. You're willing to, I think you possibly believe in the relationship and you have like a clear vision. You can see that it can work. You see that it can work, but maybe right now or maybe in the near future, although you may compromise and give this person maybe what they want because they're asking for it, because they may need it. For their own feeling of security, for their own feeling of balance and fairness in the relationship. You kind of give them what they want. However, for some reason you end up feeling the 3 of Swords as if you maybe didn't get what you expected. You may be disappointed. So you may need to talk a lot more about this. Okay, I think through the communication, a lot can be seen for both of you. Sorry, one moment, guys. This cold. Sorry about that, guys. I actually got dressed for work today, and then it didn't end up going because I'm not well. But yeah, so we got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. To clarify, the Three of Swords. So commitments are definitely here. I feel there is definitely a union happening. It will be hasty. It will be a hasty decision, and but it will be like the meeting of minds. I feel that you guys will talk it through. I think that you guys can be quite successful if you talk it through. Maybe a bit hard, it may feel like a bit of an uphill struggle, but you have to kind of keep your eye on the prize here. We've got yeah, we've got the Magician card and the Star card underneath the 8 and the 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. So that talks about hard work, sometimes rough work. You might get cut when you work, but whatever you're really like wanting, or whatever you really believe in, it's going to be worth it. And I think that's what your lesson is that things don't fall into place overnight, and that you need to put the effort in and focus the energy in the correct places within your relationship in order to get what you want out of them. So you have to focus your energy in order to make this work. And when I say that, I mean, you know, when you're upset, don't have the argument then. Like, save the energy for when you're both calm and you're ready to talk with a balanced mind. So you're kind of refocusing the energy, using it wisely. So you know, the frustrated energy is put into a constructive argument or discussion rather than slamming doors and all that stuff. So yeah, and the reason why I feel so confident about it is because there's like the King and the Queen of Swords, which means that you guys can make a meeting, can be a meeting of the minds here. There is definitely a connection. And then we also got the King and Queen of Pentacles as well. And this just lets me know that there is a lot to be hashed out. A lot of like heated discussions are going to take place, but this tells me that things are going to happen really quickly. And I feel it's marriage because of the Justice card and all of these couples coming out. We've also got the 10 of Pentacles. We've also got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers card. We've got the Devil card. We've got like quite a lot of pairings and unions and you know, significant bonds kind of going on in the reading itself. So it just tells me that I just feel that there's going to be some sort of marriage proposal or commitment, and definitely your partner will come out feeling more at ease and feel like more of the man possibly in the relationship, like they have some sort of more of a standing, more maybe status. You know, they've now got a, maybe giving you guys a title. It could be as simple as that. It might even be that you guys are getting married, but this guy now gets the title maybe of boyfriend, whereas maybe before you weren't even thinking of that. You didn't even maybe discuss it, or maybe didn't want to discuss it. I don't know. Now this person feels like they're sitting pretty and they've got what they wanted, which is balance and fairness in their mind. So yeah, it all looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and pull some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck. Oh. Okay, this is going to be fun. Can't get them off the ground. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so as they were so difficult, I might as well show you what they were. So we had these two cards, the Work card and Fun Times. How opposites can that be? So you could be very different people. You could have someone here who's very work orientated, like an earth sign would be, and maybe you're more fun times, or maybe kind of like because the thing is, Scorpio can be quite deep, and once you can get really deep. That's really the key word for Scorpio is deep. Everything's deep. So you can be very deep, but because of that, you're really able to just have fun and like can't explain it. For instance, there's a guy at work who is a Scorpio, and he was I think with someone for a really long time, and that didn't work out. Anyway, I can't share people's business, but anyway, bottom line is, ever since then he hasn't really had a long-term relationship, but he's had many kind of short-term relationships or friends with benefits relationships, but they're like real friends. Like they really, like, he gets deep with them still, even though there's no commitment, there's no titles, but he's still completely there for them. If they need anything, he will help them. He wants to listen to their problems. He's like an actual genuine friend to these people, but he's not emotionally like committed in that way. So Scorpios, I find, and I've also, my cousin's Scorpio, and like he's exactly the same way. Knows how to have loads of fun, but once you guys commit, you commit. But I think that's where you're at, is that you're able to do this 10 of coins. Like that's why I say, like, you're able to do it. Like you can do it for this person, but it's something that that you don't have to do. You know how not to do if you don't want to do it. And I think that's what it is. Like you maybe came into this kind of with a more fun times kind of attitude, and they didn't realize that you were deep. They were really curious about you. It looks like you guys will have conversations, and obviously, and they may see the other side to you, and they really regret how things are. They've got a lot of kind of issues, I think, themselves, where maybe they need that kind of thing. Maybe they've had horrible things happen to them in the past, so now they're like overly sensitive about these things. Okay, Scorpio, November. So things will work out though. Just got to put in the work and keep your eye on, like, remain positive. Remember what you're fighting for, kind of thing. Okay, Scorpio, November 2018. Okay, so the base of the deck, we've got the very sweet blonde female, very innocent character. So there's an air of innocence here for you guys. Okay, then we've got the wallflower. I think this is Spirit's advice to you. I think Spirit's letting you know that your partner may be a bit of a wallflower, or maybe not as social or out there as you are, maybe. Destiny, that's the obstacle, is kind of maybe going with the flow or not going with the flow. And then we've got dating queen. That's what brings you together. Is maybe the great dates that you guys had. Or maybe it's what attracted them to you. I mean, these are two opposites. Again, the wallflower, the dating queen, someone who's kind of out all the time having fun. That would be the dating queen, and it could have been your attitude maybe towards dating, this King of Wands energy, like where you put yourself out there and you go for what you want. You put yourself in positions to be able to meet and mingle with people that you would like to date. Like you make the effort. You maybe kind of put yourself out there, and that's really what I think this person likes about you, is that you are very kind of heart on your sleeve in a way. Like you're quite maybe social, but they themselves may not be quite that way, and they need maybe that quiet connection with you. They need to know that underneath it all, underneath all everything that's happening, like there is something real going on here. So yeah, they may need that confirmation. And we've got the dark male. That's the lesson that you're learning. You could be learning about your own attractiveness. I always see this as someone who's, you know, puts themselves out there again. So you could be learning about the effects of your attractiveness, and how, you know, how that can be read. For instance, if this is a lot more lighter, and maybe this person is just telling you that, you know, they feel that they really like you, and you may not even realize that, you know, this person liked you that much, that you were that attractive, and how you come across and how maybe flirtatious you can be. Okay, so your partner is learning about family bonds. They could be thinking about family with you. They could feel really connected to you. And I think they are possibly, you know, if this is a more kind of developed relationship, they are looking forward to having a family with you. We've then got mature female. So you see them as mature woman, and they see you as past life. We've then got, as I said, the blonde female at the base of the deck, which is kind of throwing me off. I think there's just some sort of innocence about this. I think you have been maybe quite innocent in the way you are. You're just naturally, I think, even though I find Scorpios to be kind of, have a kind of reserved way about them, you're kind of cool, you know. Maybe it's just like your energy is quite innocently just very attractive, and I think you're learning about that. And you could be learning that you flirt and you don't know you're flirting, kind of thing. But yeah, you see them as mature, so there could be an age difference here. You maybe see them as a little bit drab, kind of always like really mature, like working, you know, being, you know, what's it they call it, being a grown-up, or adulting. Yeah, adulting. You can see them as doing that like to the nth degree, like doing that really well, and that being a very big priority for them, you know. And maybe for you, kind of want to have a bit of fun. You kind of got that kind of edge about you, or that energy about you. They see you as past life. So they see you as, I think they see you as a really strong bond. Even now, they may see you as family. They feel a deep connection to you. This person could be quite spiritual as well. Quite spiritual and quite reserved. Okay, so we've got yin, to be more receptive. Sorry about the light, you can see that. To be more receptive, going with the flow. Tapping into your feminine energy, which you have got loads of, Scorpio, being a water sign. Learning to be less active and more reactive, or a bit more passive, responsive. Which I think you've got bags of, but maybe in the past you were more kind of yang with the fire, with the King of Wands. Okay, 2 more cards for Scorpio, November 2018. Exchanging gifts back and forth. This is like the 6 of Cups, if you can see that. Maybe you can see that here. So yeah, exchanging gifts may mean to listen more, to be more empathetic, to really get into that Queen of Cups energy. Scorpio, November 2018. Okay, so then we've got soulmates, which is lovely, and tribe, which is more again about family. So I think there's some sort of connection here between you two. It is destiny, and that's what's maybe causing an obstacle for you, is the fact that there's destiny here. That I guess when destiny arrives, it can be difficult if you're not prepared for it. So so yeah, it is destined though. You are soulmates. This is something real and worth working on. And the tribe, I think the tribe just means that you guys are from the same soul family, or you have some sort of spiritual, maybe past life connection that your partner, I believe, is picking up. And I think your partner is quite the spiritual type, you know. So, bottom of the deck, we've got co-create. Again, co-create. We've got yin, co-create. What else did we get? Oh yeah, we got cards that fell out. I can't remember. But yeah, there's like a lot to do here with like compromise and exchanging gifts as well. That's what I was looking for. Exchanging gifts and kind of working together and things being equal and balanced and making it work. So family seems to be a big issue here as well, and a big influence. And that's quite important. I think your partner is learning a lot about that. Wow. Anyway, I guess that's your reading. If you want your own reading, please email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. My email is in the description box below. You can also buy these cards using the links in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And otherwise, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next month. Take good care. Bye.